In a recent update in regards to the future of Batman in DC Studios and the DCU, James Gunn has said that this version of Batman needs to be his own thing. They can't do what others did. They can't do what they're doing right now with the Batman. Instead, this has got to be a clean slate. It's got to be something that we haven't seen before. It's got to be different, and it's got to be good. Okay, first and foremost, I like that he right out the gate is like, man, our Batman that we're doing for the DCU, it's gotta be good. I like that they're shooting for what people expect. I like that. But I get what he's saying. Obviously I'm not making fun of James Gunn here. I get what he's saying. It's gotta be good. They can't deliver subpar. Today, if you deliver subpar, it's over for you, right? Either way you look at it, comic book films, for the better part of the last couple of years, have sort of hit a ceiling that's way lower than they were in the previous decade, and that's a problem. And now he's looking at Batman, like anybody, like DC's looking at Batman as the cash cow. And he recently said, there's nobody more important to DC and WB than Batman. And he understands, Batman prints money. So obviously he's working on Brave and the Bold, as it's still titled, or maybe it's not, who really knows. Whatever the case is, he's working on it. And as he explained in an interview, it needs to be its own thing. And by that, I've seen some people confused. People saying, no, don't make another standalone Batman. He can't be... No, guys, that's not what he said. It needs to be its own thing, as in it needs to stand on its own, but also be a part of this universe and what they're doing and be different than what they've done before. We already know that this is going to be the first film to actually include the Bat family. And not just like Robin and pseudo Batgirl that we saw in like Batman and Robin, and that wasn't even really those two characters. It was such a different thing, you know? Like, this is going to be the Bat family. And then Damian comes into the picture, and now what happens? And that already is different. But you need to understand that when he says it needs to be its own thing, he's talking about how you can't just take what they're doing over there, and you can't just do what's been done before. It needs to be its own thing in a way where you understand that this is something completely different and fresh. If they're just going to do Batman 89 again, what's the point? If they're going to do the Dark Knight trilogy again, what's the point? If they do another origin story, what's the point? You know, like, that's why when they announced Brave and the Bold, they said, oh, it's Batman. He's years into his career, and his son's coming into the picture, and the Bat family's out. Because we've never had a Batman film where Batman's already older and the rest of the family exists. We know that Zack Snyder was maybe going for that, and Ben Affleck was maybe going to go for it, but we don't really know. So this is going to be the first time where Batman truly is going to be its own thing by being different than anything we've gotten before, and not like, as much as I love Matt Reeves and his version of the Batman, you could still look at that and go, oh, it's a Nolanized version. You know, it's realistic, boots on the ground, and some people don't like that. This has got to be its own thing by being its own thing that you haven't seen before, like Superman. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.